Of random little things that pop up. All right, now you guys should be able to hear me. Sorry about that. OBS decided to change my mic, my default mic. Oh, all right, I think we're ready. Let me double check that the shorts are able to hear me. Otherwise, that could be a big bummer. Properties, awesome. Okay, everyone should be able to hear me. Let me know if you can't. So what our goal is today is I'm going to jump over to the right side of the screen where we start making our load system. Now, when we make our load system, I'm going to have to think about how we're going to do that, right? Because we want to basically set the values of the load system here, or of our variables, every time we load it up. So, I mean, none of this is set to awake, so it's not going to be called if I don't do it in awake. So first off, let me double check what we got for our save system. So I'm just gonna drag it over here to the right. Okay. All right. And I'm just gonna go one by one over our loading to make sure we assign everything correctly. So load player money. We're gonna call this as soon as, well, we're calling load system as in the awake method. So what happens as soon as the script gets loaded into memory. All right, load player monkey float loaded money. Is that what I have it as? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Load player money. And then that's going to equal the player money.text.text, $, toString. So, and then the player money text.text should be equal to what we have up here. Hey, Oshioki Akiro. Hopefully I said that right. Oshioki. Oh, let me change OBS a little bit. Oshioki Ikaro. Is that sound a little bit better? So, and welcome to the stream. Happy to see you here. What we're doing is we're trying to tie our loaded methods into that whenever we load the game, it loads in with the data that we last had, right? We're making a save system here. And Mr. Bose, hello, welcome to the stream. We're trying to tie in. So if you guys have never seen this game, this is a 14-day challenge I've just been doing out of the blue. So basically, here we go. If you hit play, you flip the coins. If it's heads, then you get the money. If it's heads, it's Boaz. Gotcha. Thank you. I like it when you let me know how to say it, because I want to make sure I'm saying it right. So Boaz and anyone else, such as Oshioki Ikaro. Are you a blockchain dev? I am not. No, I am not. It'd be cool. You know, I thought about it one day, making a blockchain game just for the fun of it, just to have that challenge. You know, maybe I'll do it one day. I mean, isn't blockchain dev a lot of like Python and stuff? Yes, you are pronounced correctly. Awesome. Boaz, thank you. Thank you for that. But it'd be cool, because I think they use Python, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. We have our save system, player money. So basically, player money text.text should be what we assign up here. So that should equal whatever we save it. So let's just test this out. Right now, we're not calling any save methods like solidity and stuff. Yeah, that I don't really know what that means. Solidity and stuff. Oh, are you meaning like for the save system? I'm gonna go ahead and call, we need a save button. So I think maybe the easiest way we could implement this is just by making a save button. So let's go ahead and do that over here in our UI. I am going to get out of play mode, and in this game view main, this is where I pretty much have everything for my UI. Why don't I go ahead and just make a button? I don't know. Where should we? How about we'll put it in the upgrades button? Even though this really isn't even upgrades. These are more the upgrades, so technically these should be flopped around. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna rename this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 misc. Miscellaneous. There we go. And then in the miscellaneous, actually game view main, let's create a UI and then a button. And let's just call this save game. Button. If you're wondering why I put a little dash at the end of it, there's probably a better way to do this, but how I've been doing it, if I want to find all my buttons, all I have to do is go underscore button. But you'll notice that a lot of these have like, oh, I didn't do it for my buttons. I did it for my panels. Let me change that because I actually want to fix that. That way I can easily find all my buttons. Surely there's some way to do this without having to do this. But you'll notice how if I just do underscore button, without the dash, I get everything. But if I do dash, then I get all my buttons. I don't know, just how I kind of started doing it. We'll see if it's a good way to name things, but I don't know. Let me read the chat here. I've been thinking of becoming a blockchain dev myself. Oh, really? You have any ideas? What kind of stuff are you thinking about making? And how are you learning that stuff? Let's do save game button. So we have that. Where is that actually? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So I'm gonna make that right. Where do we want to put the save button? I don't know. How about we just put it, I don't know. I'll just put it here. And then I like to make my buttons to scale. So there we go. I'll just double the size. And then for the button text, that, I'm just gonna rename it. Underscore button text. Okay. Then, yeah, perfect. Make a full Gamely game after this. That'd be cool. I'm thinking about it. I'm just trying to do like small little games. That way I can just slowly get better, right? Because I feel like that's where it all starts. It's making the small stuff and then you make the big stuff. I was thinking bug bounty. Ooh. I use Cypher and Updraft and also learn from Patrick Collins. His course is free on YouTube and it's great. Interesting. I'll have to check him out. Patrick Collins. Yeah, I've never really done anything in blockchain, but I mean, it's definitely getting more popular. Have our button. Yeah, I'll just put it here. And I don't know, what button should we make it? A nice green or something? There. Let's do that kind of green. So now we have our save manager that we already have. So we can make an on-click event for our button. I'm gonna drag this over to the side so you can actually see it. If you're on shorts, hey, thank you for liking it. Let's go. I saw that little heart. That's always fun to see. Oh, thank you. Someone just did it again. You make the sprites yourself? We did. So we actually made all of them. If we go to the sprites folder, yeah, you can still see them, sweet. We used Asprite, which is like a pixel editor. And then we made the initial coin states. Don't laugh about my art too bad. I know it's pretty bad, but then we also made a heads and a tails version of each coin. That way, when we get the result of the integer, how did we make him an Asprite? Mesredits? I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. Mesredits. Yeah, let me, I'll show you real quick. I know we actually don't have too much time, so I won't take too long. Because honestly, let me get this out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go in about 30 minutes because I'm gonna be doing some volleyball. But let me load up Asprite. So these are all the coins. For example, this is the tails one that we made. And I mean, honestly, yeah, that's it. Like, this is a 64 by 64 canvas that we made in Asprite. And I mean, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we did. You just use this ellipse tool to drag like a circle to make the coin. And we made that white. So I'm not going to save any of this, but yeah, we basically just made a bunch of different versions of the coins, and then you export them as PNGs. I will have a video after all this, kind of showcasing how we did this all. And then we just made a bunch of these. So quantified quantum, hey, guess who's back? It's you. Let's go. Welcome back to the stream. So yeah, we made all our sprites by ourselves because I didn't want to use any paid assets. I want to know how to actually make my own stuff and also import it into my own projects. Okay, to what we were doing, we have this save game button that we made. It doesn't say save game, so let's change that in the text input. So let's just say save game. Awesome. Can I auto size that? Just because. I just hit this little button in the Text Mesh Pro text component. There's an auto size property that I just set it to true or check mark. Alrighty. Now that we did that, all we have to do is assign it on click event. So I hit this little plus icon, and then we have the save manager that our save script is attached to. One more day. Cool. How's the game looking so far? It's going there. We're not going to fail this challenge. The reason I did 2 streams today is because I want to make sure we hit every single one of our goals that we set for this 14-day challenge. We're not failing. Failure is not an option. But we have the save manager. We're going to do save system. And we just want to test out, how do we want to do this? I think we should just use the save. We'll just use the save for the player money. Let's do that. So we have a save player money float. I think this is the default value in case there's nothing to save. So what we also need to do here is we need to go back into our script. So I'm going to go to the right screen, and everything is set up for the save, right? It's going to run this script here as soon as we click on save button because we added that on click event. Unity is basically just going to be like, okay, as soon as you click it, it's going to find this method here that you assigned. So it's going to set the flow to the player money, and then parse. Awesome. Save money and save it. All right, then what we're going to do is we're going to load it. So I am just going to see how we do this real quick. Load player money. So if I call that in awake, player prefs.get float player money equals, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to assign it to a variable. Could I just do player money text is equal to Load player money. No. It's not going to work, probably. I gotta figure out the best way to do this. So 1 more day, cool. How's it? This programming language looks very much like Solidity. So this is actually C#. So it's C#, and yeah, been learning it pretty much every day. Clippy, welcome. Also for save file, make the save file encrypted so people can't cheat. I mean, if they cheat, it probably won't be a multiplayer game. So, I mean, if they cheat, then I don't know. They'll just have to restart the game. We don't have time to make it encrypted, so I just got to make it default. Oh, what's the best way to make this? Load the... Okay, so if I do player prefs.get float money, wouldn't I have to assign that, I think? Okay, let's just try it out. So let's go to this public. I'm gonna do load player money. Oh wait, could I have done that? And maybe I just forgot the semicolon? Like, does that work? I don't think it does. Oh yeah, because it's like a different... Yeah, we can't do that. That also makes no sense. Anyways. Okay, let's just try it out. Tip, try making the save file so players can edit and cheat. Oh shoot, I just read that. I feel like YouTube kind of like tricks me into thinking like a comment was just made, but it wasn't. Okay, let's see if this works. Ali, welcome. What's up? Did you send me that link yet to play your game on itch.io? I want to play it. It's gonna be good. Eventually, what I'd like to do on this channel is a lot of people are probably going to be making games on their own, and to kind of help give them some more coverage of their games to kind of help them out, I want to start eventually having live streams playing other people's games that they made so that other people in the world can just see them and then go out and play them as well. So in the future, I want to kind of have like a showcase playing your guys' games on a stream so other people can check them out as well and get to see them. So Ali, maybe you could start that off, where we start playing your game, everyone can check it out and all that stuff. I think that'd be fun. It helps everybody out, so you know. Okay, let's try and just see if this works. I feel like it's not going to, but I'm just going to do 4, and then I'm gonna hit save game. Now what should be happening is we're saving the data. We're saving the player money. So if I hit this, then hit play, I don't think it's gonna load the data. Okay, yeah. That has to be because if you make it public, make saves encrypted so people... Oh, does it really? That doesn't sound too difficult then. All right, let's see. How about... Okay, I think I have an idea of how we're supposed to do this. Okay, let's get out of play mode. We don't want to do that. Let's do... First, let's make like a variable. So we could just do something like private. You don't want to do it private though. Hey, Silviano. Oh, I think I messed that up. I ammed it, but honestly, it's really janky, although finishable. No, I can wait to play it. Savania Rodriguez. There we go. I don't plan on C#, but I program in Python, Java, and web code. Dang. That's awesome. What kind of games have you made? Or what kind of projects have you made? That's awesome. Let's do... I mean, why don't we just do this? So I'll first like make a variable here. I don't know. We probably shouldn't do it here though. Loaded money equals. And then, oh, let me get this so you guys can see it. There we go. Equals, I mean, that works. I mean, it should work. We're basically just making a variable, which, yeah, and Pygame. Huh. Is that like, what kind of IDE do you use to make that kind of stuff? Benji Coleman, welcome to the stream. I just got here. What are you cooking up? I'll show you. We just finished what we were doing in the code. So now we're jumping back into the actual game. Basically what we're trying to do right now is make it so we save what we just left off of. VS Code, nice. That's actually what I started using, but I recently switched to Writer about 1 week ago. So if I hit play, wait. Oh, it worked. Awesome. So we know our save method worked. So now, oh man, you guys didn't see the magic. Okay, there you go. You see that I'm gonna stop it here and you'll see right now the value is 0. But now that we have it in our wake to fetch that data from basically our registry on our computer, because that's where the data is being stored, it's 4. Woohoo! All right, I'm gonna see if I can actually show you guys this, because this is, when I first started doing this, it's like super cool. Where's the registry gonna pop up? All right, there we go. That's for my actual title, heads or tail idle. There we go. So let's see. I'm gonna try and see. Yeah, so that's the player money that we made. I'm gonna try and make it easier, guys, for you, so you don't see a bunch of random stuff, so it makes more sense. View and this font, let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay. All right, that's close enough. So basically, this is where the data is being stored. It's on your registry. So in the registry, that's where we're saving this data. So you guys can see that, I think. Yeah, okay. So we made this key with the set, dot set key, wasn't? Why am I not remember this? Oh, set int, that's what it was. In this case, it was a set float. So if you click in here, this value equals whatever we have. So it's 0.04. So yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so we know our save system is working for that. What do I use? I use Writer. So I recently switched to Writer about a week ago, just because it does have those Unity extra tools. So I figured I'd try and learn that. I got here, what are you clicking up? VS Code. Eclipse IDE. I've never heard about that. I'll have to check it out. What kind of drew you to Eclipse? That's interesting. I've never tried that one. So I feel like the easiest way to get all this data is just to make it in Awake. So let's go back into the right screen and we could just easily get this data. So what if we did, well, we're returning public void, public float. It's smaller than Visual Studio. Is it? Oh. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out after the stream. I always like just learning more just about game development, IDEs, and stuff like that. There's always something else out there, which is what I like about game development and development in general. Okay, we got our player money, and I think the goal for this stream, because I only got about 15 minutes left on the stream. Let's get everything else situated for this. So we got the player money, check. Next, let's do the extra reward variable. So we probably could just do float. How are we gonna do this? Because I think we're referencing the player money in this script, right? Or maybe just in the point upgrades. What if I actually do this? This might be what I want to do more, like instead. Could I do player money dot text, and then it would be, well, we don't really even have a variable for it. Actually, I think we do. Dot text equal to load player money. Does that work? That's a string. Oh yeah, because this is a string, so that's not going to work. So I guess that's why we got to do this. Could I do it? Nah. All right, we'll just keep it as is. We can always refactor it later. But I'm going to do point upgrades. Upgrades dot, was it extra something? Extra multiplier? So can I do this? Darn it. I was hoping we could do that. Anonimo. What are we coding? We're coding a little challenge here. This is the small coin idle game I'm making just for fun as a little challenge. Little prototype stuff. But yep, we got 14 days to make it, and these are the last 2 days. So it's getting down to the wire. Basically, you get money on heads and you got upgrades that you can unlock along the way. Right now, I'm trying to make a save system for it. So we got the player money working. Now I'm just trying to get it to where we can get this extra multiplier saved as well. So point upgrades equals, I don't think that's gonna work. Insight. It is. We're not gonna take failure as an option. We got this. I wanna get, I wanna load the data. Do I have to do this? Because what type is this? This is a float. Okay. Well, why are we doing it here? Can't we just grab... this is where things could get messy. What language are we using? We're using Unity for our IDE. Or not IDE. Game engine. And then C# for the code. And I'm using JetBrains Writer. This is C#, yes. Why don't we do... Here, I'll make it so you guys can see it a little bit better. Because I mean, why shouldn't... Maybe I can just attach the save manager to this, coin upgrades. And then I could just reference those variables in this script. Nah. we go. Let's get back into the code here. I wonder, I mean, what if we did that? What if we just attach the save manager to this? And then what would we need to save in here? Because we're just saving is unlocked. So a lot of the stuff that we're saving is in the upgrades. So let me just actually try this out. I'll make a serialized field. Private. Is this going to be just like a game object? I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't even know if it's going to work, honestly. Okay, thank you for that information. Eclipse. I'll have to remember that. It sounds cool. Okay, so technically we have our save manager and we can just do that. And then hopefully we can just assign or reference those scripts from the save manager. Kind of messy, but I mean, okay, so extra multiplier. Technically, couldn't we just do save manager dot load extra reward? Darn it, I was hoping that would work. Save manager. Or no, I don't think I'm assigning it correctly. Oh, I know what I'm doing. That's not game object. What am I doing? Save manager. Would that be it? Shoot, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. To use Eclipse. I'll check it out. We'll see. I haven't been having any issues now with Writer. And it just seems like a lot of people are using it for some reason. And I mean, it's decent. It's got a lot of Unity stuff. Does Eclipse have a lot of Unity stuff? See, why is this not working? So we have extra multiplier equals. No way, you will really install it. I'll check it out. But we'll see. I mean, I might just install it to play around with it. That way I actually know what Eclipse is and stuff. Because I mean, it's just more information to learn in this field. So, oh, this is why, because it's a capital S. Okay. So why is this not, cannot resolve symbol save manager? Why? Oh. Because the script isn't called save manager. What am I doing? It's probably because I only have like 10 minutes left, so I'm trying to scrounge. So, I mean, this would work, I believe, because we're basically reaching out to our save manager, and then we're loading that data that is in this method. So if you didn't see it, it's basically calling this method. So we can verify that this actually worked. I kind of want to do this with the player money as well. So why don't I... about... I'm gonna just remove this part. We don't need this awake anymore. And we might as well just keep it all in one place. Load player money. Yeah, we can't do that. We actually have to do save manager. Oh, why did it get rid of all that? There we go. Okay. If chat was in the way, this is what I just added. And just so I don't really need to do this, and honestly shouldn't be doing this, but what comedian said that I could use for my square? What? Are you telling a joke, or what comedian said that I could use for my square? What? All right, load save data. So we have the player money here. We have the extra multiplier, which is equal to that. We have next one that we need to do is this heads odd increase, which is also, oh, this is an int. Okay. So equal save manager dot load extra hedge chance. Nickel purchase, save manager. Ah, get out of the way. Load nickel unlocked. Yes. And I just want to verify. So Darbyzilla, hey, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? So this is going to load. I just want to double check this. So load quarter unlocked. Let's just check it. Basically, it's going to run this integer where it's going to get the key quarter unlocked. And then, oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then if there is none, it'll set the default value to 0. But if there is, then I believe it should just be getting the value of that. We're getting the value, and then we're converting it to a bool with this simple little method here, where if the value is equal to 1, it's true, otherwise else it's false. Because with player prefs, you can't save booleans with player prefs. So that's why I have to do this convert integers to a bool after the fact. So, I mean, this should, in theory, work. Now, I think one way we could test this is just making a quick debug.log for all these. So let's do that real fast before we test it. I don't see any issues. Okay. So I guess I'll just do to verify loading. I like making these little comments because it kind of helps make you write quicker code. It's weird, but let me tell you why. If you use any type of AI to help you write code faster, you can do this comment, debug logs to verify, get out of the way, loading. That's what it says. And then Copilot, or whatever AI you're using, will take that as context and then help you write the rest. So I'm writing debug.log messages, and I don't want to spend a bunch of time making these. So it's going to use string interpolation here, it looks like. Loaded money, extra, heads odds. Let's get nickel, dime, quarter. So honestly, a quick way to make your debug.log messages that honestly has really helped me. So the reason I want to do this in Awake is I just want to see what the values are as soon as they load up. So we made those. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys ready to check this out? I actually got to get going here soon. Let me check something here. Okay, sorry about that. Let's do this. So don't you think Mr. Double A looks kind of buff? Alrighty, here. So I got 3 minutes left, guys. 3 minutes left of today's stream, and then I gotta head out. But let's just go ahead and go to the middle screen and check this out. Oh no. Here we go. Okay, so let's hit play here. And we're gonna get a bunch of debug.log messages. I've heard about it, interesting. Hey, and also welcome, John Sanuzzi. Welcome to the stream. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? I haven't. Is that like, it kind of sounds like a ghost hunting show. AA. Man, oh shoot. We didn't get a reference to our save manager. I think I'm 0 for 43 at this point for doing that. I can never remember to do this. So our money is right. Flip coins. And if we buy an upgrade, first off, what is it at? Reward, multiplier, or no, I don't even want that. I want to get rid of that, but I'll do it later. Okay, anyways, this is what is important here. These logs up here, because these are ran first in the awake method. The loaded money was 4. That's what we gathered from the value of the key in our registry. And then the loaded extra multiplier was 0 because we haven't even bought an upgrade yet. This is our first time trying to save data. So I'm going to do it once. Boom, I just clicked it. So now our increased reward upgrade cost is 0.1. That should add an extra penny to every single heads that we get now. So what I'm going to do is save the game. I should really have a debug.log to save the game just to make sure it happens. But what are you going to do? So now if I hit play, we should be at 5 cents, and the loaded extra multiplier should be interesting. Oh, you know why? It's because right now we only have the player money being saved. So since I just want to do this real quick, I'm gonna do this just quick and terribly. So I'm just gonna make a public void save data. Scroll up so you guys can see. And yeah, honestly, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Well, dang, that might be a better way to do this. You know, AI, I know your idea is better right now, but we're just gonna go with the idea I had. What language is this? Darby, this is C#. Okay, and I'm crunching right now because 5:45 is when I have to go. That's where I'm at, and I know I'm at 5:45 right now, so I'm just gonna do this real fast. So save, player money. Darn. Low player money. I might just have to do this. It's better than what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. All right. I gotta go, but I'm trying to crunch this. So I'm gonna let this compile. I'm gonna quickly go to the right side here and then save manager, not save manager. Let's go to our save button. And then instead of this save player money, we're just gonna set this to save data. That way it kind of calls everything. And now that that's set, we're gonna hit play, go back over to the left side. And then we're gonna hit flip. I'm gonna buy once, check the console. Okay, we're at 0.1, originally was 0. So save the game. I really need a debugging.log. And then what should be, dang it, it's 0. Shoot. We'll have to check it out later. Well, actually, let's check the other upgrades. Does this work? Save. This is true. Okay, so this worked. Why did the loaded extra multiplier not work? I want to troubleshoot it, but I don't have the time right now. So, alrighty guys, AI to the rescue. Yeah, I mean, it's nice if you use it, if you actually understand the code that it's making, but don't use it if you don't, if that makes sense. But I got to wrap it here, guys. I'm going to go play some sand volleyball. So if you want to see more of the challenge, we're going to do another stream tomorrow, wrapping up. It's going to be chaotic. We're going to reach all our goals by the end of tomorrow on day 14. So if you guys want to see that, subscribe to see that. Otherwise, if I never see you again, hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever day it is for you. And yeah, thanks for spending some time in the stream. Hope to see you guys later, and I will see you guys next time.